I'm so frustrated, and I bet a lot of you are too. I really believe that doctors should be required to do a hair mineral analysis along with a blood test when a patient comes in with multiple, confusing symptoms. You can just find out so much more when you have both pieces of the puzzle. I want to share my recent experience because it's a perfect example of why our healthcare system needs a serious wake-up call. Not long ago, I went to my doctor feeling completely drained. I told him, I am so tired all the time. Something is wrong. I was desperate for answers, for some kind of investigation into what was happening inside my body. And what was his solution? He wrote me a prescription for Xanax. Yes, Xanax for extreme fatigue. I was stunned. It felt like he wasn't even listening. He heard anxious when I said exhausted, or maybe he just didn't care to look deeper. That was a turning point for me. I knew I couldn't rely on this approach. So, I decided to explore a more natural, holistic path to get to the root of my problems. I found a practitioner who suggested a hair tissue mineral analysis. I was skeptical at first, but I was also willing to try anything. The results that came back were absolutely mind-blowing. They revealed I have issues with my thyroid and my adrenal glands. It also showed I'm a slow oxidizer, a specific metabolic type, and that my body is loaded with heavy metals like lead. On top of that, I had severe deficiencies in key nutrients. Suddenly, everything made sense. All the chaos I was feeling in my body, the fatigue, the brain fog, the general feeling of being unwell, it all had a name. It had a cause. This one test gave me more clarity than years of doctor visits. Now, fixing it is a journey. It's not easy, and it definitely sucks sometimes, but at least I have a roadmap. I have a choice now, a real path to feeling better, instead of just being stuck in a cycle of symptoms. Here's the craziest part. A few weeks later, I got the results from the blood test I had done at that first doctor's office. The nurse called and said, everything looks perfectly normal. Perfectly normal. How could that be? How could one test say I am fine while another shows my body is in a state of crisis? It made me realize something deeply unsettling about our healthcare system. The standard blood test has a very wide range for what's considered normal. You could be at the very bottom of that range, feeling terrible, but because you're not technically deficient, by their standards, you're told you're fine. This system isn't designed to make you feel optimal, it's designed to keep you from being critically ill. And honestly, it feels like they don't want to fix your underlying issues. If they cure you, you stop coming back. You stop needing prescriptions. You stop being a source of income. It sounds cynical, but after my experience, it's hard not to see it that way. We're paying enormous amounts of money for insurance, for appointments, for prescriptions, and we're putting our trust in professionals who sometimes seem more like businessmen than healers. I am just so tired of being sick and tired. And I'm tired of a system that just throws pills at problems. Those pills often just mask the symptoms. They cover up the real issue, letting it fester and get worse over time, while adding a whole new list of side effects. It's like putting a band-aid on a broken bone. It might hide the wound, but it does nothing to heal it. We need to demand more. We need to advocate for ourselves and push for more comprehensive testing. We deserve doctors who are investigators, who are truly committed to finding the root cause of our suffering, not just managing the symptoms. Think about it, hair analysis can show you a long-term pattern of mineral imbalances and heavy metal toxicity. Things that a blood test, which is just a snapshot of a single moment in time, might completely miss. The minerals in your hair have been deposited over months, giving a much clearer picture of your body's overall state. It's not about replacing blood tests, but about using all the tools available to get a complete picture. Why wouldn't we want that? When I found out about the heavy metals, I started looking back. Where could I have been exposed to lead? It could be old paint, old pipes, so many things from our environment that we don't even think about. These things accumulate in our bodies over years, slowly poisoning us and causing a cascade of problems that are often misdiagnosed as anxiety, depression, or chronic fatigue syndrome. Without the right test, you'd never know. You'd just accept the label and the prescription, and you'd never truly get well. The journey to detox and rebalance my body is long. It involves targeted supplements, dietary changes, and lifestyle adjustments. It's work. But it's hopeful work. Every small improvement, every day I wake up with a little more energy, is a victory. It's a testament to the power of finding the root cause. This experience has made me a passionate advocate for my own health, and for yours too. We need to start asking more questions. When your doctor says your tests are normal but you still feel awful, ask, normal compared to what? What are the optimal levels? Ask about alternative testing. Ask about nutrition, mineral balance, and environmental toxins. Don't be afraid to seek a second opinion, or a third. Look for integrative or functional medicine doctors who are trained to look at the body as a whole system. It's time for a change. We are not just a collection of symptoms to be managed. We are complex human beings, and we deserve a healthcare system that treats us as such. We deserve answers, not just prescriptions. We deserve to be healed, not just managed. Let's start a conversation about this. Share your own stories in the comments below. Have you ever felt dismissed by a doctor? Have you found answers outside of the conventional system? The more we talk about this, the more we can push for a healthcare revolution. We are paying for this system, and we have the right to demand that it serves our best interests. Thank you so much for listening to my story. I hope it empowers you to take control of your own health journey. If this resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on taking back our health. Stay strong and keep searching for your answers.